I hope you folks are going to be able to hear me, but it's kind of breezy out here and I want to do this today. Just got to put the new pole in. I thought, well, I'll just show this. This looks like a catastrophe, doesn't it? Oh no! His thing bent. That's what I designed it for. I get huge winds out here, and this spring we had some that were in excess of 60 miles an hour. I mean, I'm blessed that all the antennas and stuff are still standing up. But it's okay. The pool here blocks the wind from home, and usually the wind doesn't come from that direction. It came from the north. I mean, to give you an idea how strong the wind was, on my privacy fence it broke 11 4x4s. Okay, so that's pretty heavy, right? Well, I know I got a lot of wind out here, and I could have built some kind of a wood frame to put everything together, which are nice. Probably cheaper, I don't know, probably about the same price. But I didn't want to have a sail catching that much wind, because if it can't move when it wants to, something's going to give. And you know, solar panels are made out of glass. I didn't want it to blow the back out. I mean, I've had panels at businesses I've seen from their big signs just explode and just blow out, and I didn't want that to happen to my solar panels, because solar panels were $200-300 a pop, right? Well, that is a $15 problem. In fact, I started fixing it before I even thought about doing the video. I've already went and got me a new pole at Home Depot, found it in the ground, right? And all I've got to do now is unplug the panels, the one panel, right? And I've finished loosening these. I started loosening them already. Lift that up, set it on the new pole, yank the old pole out, throw it away. It's kind of like a mechanical fuse. That $15 pole is the cheapest part of the whole gizmo, and what it does, it takes the stress. So if I get that much stress, then I want the pole to bend over, because when it bent over, it let the wind go by the panel, no harm done. So I know this sounds silly, oh my gosh, he's happy his panel came over, but it could have broke, right? It could have came over, it could have not moved, and it would have stressed this glass to such a point that sooner or later it's going to break. Okay? And it's only the one, and this is the second time it's happened in the 3 years I've had these up. I think it's just because the wind is blocked by the pool, most of it. The crazy part about this is, and I wouldn't have believed if I wouldn't have seen it, those ones usually get me about 6 amps at 35 volts, right? This guy's still getting 2 amps at that angle. It must be bouncing off the ground. I don't know. But it's funny. So anyways, I'm going to fix it now. So this is why I like pole mounted with those posts. If you're in an area that gets a lot of wind, I mean, to give you an idea of the wind, that little tiny, you know, wind turbine at one point was putting out better than 50 amps, which normally it puts out 5 or so, like if it's spinning like it is now. But I mean, thank God for dump loads. But the wind was insane what we had through here. Anyways, there we are. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. I haven't done a YouTube video about solar in way over a year, because I've been playing with guns so much. But that's the beauty about solar. Once you put it in, if you do it halfway decent, you do it right, then it's there and you don't have to keep screwing with it. It just works. All right. Hope everybody's having a great spring. Get outside and enjoy it. There we go. All done. Had to wait for a break in the wind to set it up there. Lord's with me. He gave me a little break. Enough so I could do it. Got her up there. I got the other pole out with the help of my 4x4. Uses the pry bar. I think I'm gonna get me some wire ties. I got some in the barn. Pull this way. It's all plastic, just for the heck of it. The reason I spaced it back that far is, you know, of course I got the conduit buried in the ground. I want to make sure I wasn't hitting the conduit when I'm pounding that pole in. So I wanted to give myself a little room for error, because I generally err. There it is. Back up and running. Nice little deals. You know, I went in with a buddy of mine, and we had them shipped to a commercial location to save on shipping. Because if you're buying any of this stuff and you got to have it shipped on a truck, talk to them. If you have it delivered somewhere, it's got a dock and a forklift. Shipping went from $400 for us to $150. So, I mean, everybody's got a friend that's got a business, right? A forklift, and just go for it. So there we are. I offered him $100. He wouldn't take it, but I offered. I gotta whip my wire ties for getting it banged against that panel. I try to take good care of my panels. I bought all those, paid a lot of money for them. And no, I didn't get any government subsidy or nothing. I want any of Uncle Sam's money. And so I paid for them all myself. Here's what they are. They work pretty good. They've held up pretty good for the 3 years they've been, because I'm in Michigan and we get some, I come out here in the winter, me and the dog, is she dumb? I love the dog, it's dumber than a post. She stand underneath the thing and look up as I'm sweeping it off with the broom so all the snow falls on her head. And then she goes to the next one, so she must like it, I guess, I don't know. Hey Pee-wee, oh sorry. Something we gotta look at. She chases the rabbits. She never catches. There's a whole family of rabbits that live over there. She never catches them. It's hilarious. They must laugh at that dog. Have rabbit jokes about the dog. I don't know. Goodbye.